This is Abigail Niffen. What grade are you?
Well, officially 8th grade as of a few days ago.
Right, which means you just finished 7th grade, and this is your exit interview. So, who is Abigail Niffen these days? Let's start off with this. What are some highlights over the last 12 months since we last talked?
Let me see here. Well, I went to Honey Rock. That was pretty fun.
Yep.
Made some new friends, and I made a new friend actually last July. I was looking in my diary last night. Her name is Ivy. It's crazy to think I know her so well, but I met her less than a year ago. Let's see what else. I got closer with my friends, I think.
Well, I think that's true. For whatever my opinion's worth. How'd you get closer to your friends, and which ones are you referring to?
I talked more to them, and I guess I'm referring more to my school friends and my friends Cora, Scarlett, Ivy, I think. Oh, and Maya, too. Maybe. I'm not sure.
I would say so, but that's up to you to say. Let's see. What do you say? What are some of the keys to becoming a good friend, or how do you make good friends?
Remember to listen. Remember to watch your voice. Don't speak too loud when you're talking to someone. I do that because I inherited it from Dad, so that might not be a problem for a lot of people. Also, this might sound a little rude, but try not to be annoying. I mean, like, you always here to be yourself around your friends, and you should, but don't completely lose yourself. Be controlled and talk about your life with your friends, but don't be crazy. There are times for those, and a lot of the times it's not the right occasion.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I worked a lot on that during
I don't think you would have talked like that last year at this time, so it was a really interesting.
I'm a lot more cynical now.
You'd say you're more cynical?
I think so.
In what way?
I also learned what the word cynical means, so.
Why would you say you're cynical?
Maybe cynical means like a lot less naive, doesn't it?
It does mean that, but what I think it more means is like it's kind of a pessimistic, like you take a glass half empty type look at life.
Well, I would like to think that I still have my positivity with me, but I am a bit more looking at life the real way, I'd say.
Well, that's big. What does that mean to you, looking at life the real way?
Understanding the fact that it's going to be challenging in life, and it's not going to be easy, and a lot of times I'm going to want to give up.
Wow, that's all really big, Abigail. What do you say some ways you've grown spiritually over the last year?
Well, I got baptized. That was one thing.
Nice.
I really want God to help guide me down his path for me, which I believe is acting and communicating with other people, because he's just shown me so much of him in that way. And let's see here. Yeah, I think I became a lot closer to God in that way.
That's really beautiful, Abigail. How about there's some pretty big acting accomplishments this last year.
Well, I wouldn't call it my big break or anything, but it was pretty fun. I did Broadway Bound's Frozen. Broadway Bound is a company I've been using for the last year and a half, for those of you who don't know me very well. I've done 3 plays with it. Each play takes about one half of the school year, so that's why I'm saying a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And then they don't do it any place over the summer. They do a lot of summer camps. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. So yeah, I did Frozen, and I played the Duke of Wesselton, which was actually pretty big because up until now, I've played sort of major side characters, is what I'd call them.
So you'd say you took a step up each time?
I think so. I mean, I definitely played some side characters, but I think they were pretty important side characters. Like, the Three Bears had a lot of lines and stuff like that. They were pretty important, I'd say. I played a lot of smaller roles in Shrek, and then in The Little Mermaid, I played Aquata, and I'm pretty sure that was the Mar sister with the most roles. Or, most lines.
So they've really shown a lot of confidence in you, but you're saying that like with each role they showed more confidence, they gave you more responsibility.
I did the Duke of Wesselton this year, and he was the only role I had to play, which was a change because all of the other roles, there have been like one main role and then a few minor roles as well, but this one, Wesselton is, I'd call him a minor main character instead of a main minor character.
Yeah, I agree with that. It was really cool to see you do.
Yeah.
Also, that was one of your first, I would say, well, I don't know. It had a lot of comedy in it, which I really enjoyed seeing you.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's wrap up with, let's see. So we've talked about accomplishments. I would say, to me, I loved watching you act, but more, what I really enjoyed, even more than watching you act, was really seeing you like be challenged in something and grow and like, you know, really use your abilities. So it's like, I want to find the Broadway bound of like, you know, other things that you want to do, like writing or more acting or maybe sports or, you know, I just say youth group and Broadway bound are the two things that I've seen you like really like invest yourself into, you know?
Yeah, those are my favorite places to be, I think.
Yeah. Well, let's find more favorite places for you. Let's think about what that might be. All right. Any other thoughts about what 7th grade was like? We'll save other videos for like looking forward.
Well, I mean, I guess it was a pretty nice year. I didn't love my teachers as much this year as I did last year, but it still was a pretty fun year. I mean, I got my ear pierced just one ear, and I dyed my hair pink, so.
Here, I'm gonna zoom in. Show me your earring. Whoa, look at that. All right, now show me your red hair.
Well, it's pretty much faded because I've started taking.
Yeah, but it looked like bright red just like a week or two ago, right?
Well, not red. It was more like a magenta.
Magenta. Yeah. And I would say that you are a much more social person this year. You like to do a lot of things with friends.
I'm working out my style of interacting with other people, yes.
Okay. Any parting thoughts?
For those of you going into 7th grade, stay strong and good luck.